Hello there, it's Miles per hour. Let's talk about Ganondorf in the Smash series for a second. It's common knowledge for many Smash fans that Ganondorf was a last-minute inclusion in Melee. Nintendo wasn't using that model for the GameCube tech demo, so might as well just use it. Making him a Captain Falcon clone was strange, but the model fit the skeleton, so it can be forgiven. Then comes Brawl. He's still a Captain Falcon clone, but his changes were more significant. Maybe he'll have an original moveset in the next game? Smash 4 comes, and yeah, no. But now we have Ultimate, and Ganondorf finally has a sword. He does feel more like himself, and I can't deny that Ganondorf feels powerful. He hits like a truck, fitting for the wielder of the Triforce of Power. The problem is, he doesn't use magic, unless you count the Dark Aura in his specials as magic. Needless to say, people wanted a series-accurate Ganondorf for years, but Ganondorf has been a Falcon clone for a little under 20 years now. For those who are a fan of Falcondorf, it might be a change some people just can't get used to, and Sakurai doesn't like alienating players like that. That's why a lot of characters just don't get drastic moveset changes like that. That then begs the question, how can we get a game-accurate Ganondorf in Smash without alienating Falcondorf fans? Simple, we get classic Ganon in Smash. Yes, I know people, including myself, would rather have a Zelda character outside of the Triforce trio, but look at him! He's really cool! That, and we really don't have a character that represents the classic Zelda trilogy. So join me, and see how Ganon would play in Smash. Ganon's design in the OG Legend of Zelda game is a little goofy, so I say his design should be based off of the Oracle game's artwork. His entrance animation would be him flickering into the stage, as a reference to his boss fight in Legend of Zelda. Seriously, can you stop moving? Ganon would be one of the biggest and heaviest fighters in the game. I'm thinking between Bowser and King K. Rool. Ganon's basic jab would be just like Ganondorf. Ganon would do one strong punch. He would have a shoulder charge like Wario for his dash attack. This attack would have incredible knockback. His forward tilt would be a quick stab from his trident. The trident itself would have a sweet spot on the middle blade. His up tilt would have him spin his trident upward. His down tilt would be a downward swipe of his trident. His neutral air would have Ganon spinning his trident in a helicopter-like motion. His forward air would have Ganon swinging his trident downward. And of course, it would have a spike hitbox. His back air would have him swinging his trident backwards. His down air would be a vicious stomp with a dark aura. It would also have a spike hitbox. Ganon would grab his opponents with a swarm of red keys. His pummel would have him crush his hand, commanding the keys to bite his opponent. Forward throw, the keys would push the opponent forward. Back throw, they're thrown backwards. Up throw, they're thrown upwards, and for the down throw, Ganon would take the opponent themselves and slam them to the ground, burying them. Ganon's forward smash would be a devastating trident stab, similar to Byleth's forward smash. It would be one of the strongest forward smashes in the game, actually. His up smash would be an upward stab. His down smash would have Ganon cross his arms, followed by him bursting into flames. It would be a cool reference if the fire looked like Calamity Ganon's flames. Ganon's neutral special would be Ganondorf's light ball from Ocarina of Time. He would charge the ball with a trident and fired it forward. Here comes the fun part. Characters can reflect the ball back to him, and they don't even need a reflection move. They just need to hit it. As Ganon, the player would have to hit the ball back so he doesn't get damaged by his own move. The ball itself would grow in size and be faster and become redder and redder the more it's hit. When it's deep red, it's almost a guaranteed kill by whoever's hit by it. Ganon's side special would be an enemy summon, like King Dedede's in Brawl. He would snap his fingers and he would either summon a Moblin, who would do basic hits, a Wizrobe, who would fire small projectiles at the opponent, or even a Dark Knight, who would be a hard hitter and even harder to take down. They go away if Ganon is hit though. His up special would be a teleport. It would move and act as it does in the Link to the Past. His down special would be a reflector. Ganon would summon a painting to reflect projectiles. Ganon's final smash would be a cinematic one, where Ganon takes his opponent to death mount. He would have the Triforce in hand and he would cast a spell that would cause the volcano to erupt, causing a magical meteor shower. Ganon's default colors would be the blue and red colors we all know and love. Player 2 would be a color closer to Ganondorf, gray and orange. Player 3 his weakened orange colors from Legend of Zelda. Player 4 would be an all-black color scheme, in reference to when we see him in the shadows. Player 5 would be all blue, in reference to his sprite in the Oracle games. Player 6 would give Ganon his green and purple colors from Four Swords Adventures. Subscribe to the channel Four Swords Podcast, by the way, I'm in it. Player 7 would be the Calamity Ganon colors. And Player 8, Ganon would get the Yuga Ganon costume. For taunts, Ganon would scowl and blow smoke out of his snout. That would be his first taunt. His second taunt would be him smiling and laughing like he does in the Zelda 2 game over screen. For his third taunt, he would slam his trident to the ground to intimidate his opponent. If he came with a stage, it could be an 8-bit version of Hyrule in reference to the original Legend of Zelda. Maybe it could be a traveling stage. If players break random caves, bombs will be thrown out of them. Oh, and more Zelda remixes never hurt. As for his victory screens, the first animation could be a much more blatant reference to the Zelda 2 Game Over screen, where Ganon would laugh right in our faces. The second victory animation could have Ganon holding the Triforce in his hand. The third animation could have Ganon teleporting repeatedly, maniacally laughing and taunting his opponents. Realistically, if Ganon was to make it an ultimate, he would have the standard Zelda victory theme. But it would be cool if Ganon got a new theme and Ganondorf is updated so he can share that theme. Would it be nice to see someone like Zant, Vaati, or Girahim in Smash? Absolutely. But I also think the main villain of the Zelda franchise deserves a much more accurate moveset. Maybe this could happen one day. What do you guys think? Would you want to see Ganon in Smash? Tell me who else could be in Smash. Write in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe as well. Until next time.